Welcome to Pro Wrestling and You. We are the most interactive talk show on the face of the internet, featuring professional wrestling as its topic. We are the present, we are the past since October, and we are the future as of tomorrow.
We're so great that the government is going to use us to shoot down the satellite.
Exactly. We are like Skynet, bitches.
We're on top of our fucking game.
And the game we are, because here it comes. Pro Wrestling and You. Booyah!
Alright. So
we didn't have any ideas on how to open the show. That's what we did.
Yeah, I like it.
I thought it was good.
I am...
4 people probably just clicked off because
Yep.
they just took a deuce in their pants.
They're like, why is this fat kid and this skinny geek with glasses running around?
Why are they yelling at me? I don't need to be assaulted on YouTube.
Why are they trying to shoot satellites down with their greatness? I don't know.
Speaking of greatness, though, let's launch into someone we want to talk about, and that is the Tuesday Night Delight, John Morrison, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. I brought to Joey's attention that John Morrison, even though he hasn't had a lot of matches lately, what he does outside the ring far eclipses what he does inside the ring, because John Morrison, he interacts... 2 weeks ago, you can go look this up. You won't, but you can. There's an option. John Morrison is just walking to the ring. The Miz is following him. I think it's the match where he wrestles Colin Delaney. The Miz, or John Morrison does. And they're just walking. They're walking to the steps, steel steps to get in the ring, and then you can just see off in the corner a kid with a Tuesday Night Delight sign. And at first you see it, and you're like, Morrison probably didn't see it, but he just stops, boom, points the kid, and just keeps walking. That's it. And I laughed so hard because it was just so funny to me.
Let's explain it to these people. Johnny Nitro needs to be ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
John Morrison.
John Morrison. I like to call him Nitro, but Morrison.
I know. John Morrison needs to break on through and be WWE ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
Go online. Once again, you can look it up. This past ECW, and he's actually the manager for The Miz.
Yeah.
And he trips Colin Delaney, and the referee's looking at him, and he's like, he pulls up the ring, and he's he tripped on this. He tripped on this, and the referee kicks him out. The referee goes, "You're out of here," and John Morrison just goes. And then just walks away.
Just walks away. That's all he had to do. It was so great.
So we're very on John Morrison.
Indeed. And speaking of The Miz... Oh, I got a text message. Hold on. Speaking of The Miz, though, if you go to WWEshop.com, The Miz currently has his first and only, and more than likely last, T-shirt.
Yeah.
He's a chick magnet, and all the women want him, and all the men fear him, or... something like that.
Nobody.
It's not worth your $20. I'm sorry.
It's not.
But if you like Mike Mizane, check it out.
And you liked him on the Real World. That's all I can really say. We'll stick with one more thing. WWE. Kenndey's new theme music. Not really on it. The only thing I like is it says his name like about 800 times through the whole song.
It kind of sounded like an AC/DC mix to me at first. And is that Wild Turkey?
No.
Okay. And
it's pink lemonade, like iced tea. It's delicious.
An Arnold Palmer?
Huh?
An Arnold Palmer?
Yeah, it's an Arnold Palmer.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah, it sounded like an AC/DC mix to me at first, kind of. Like, it was like, and then, like, it's like, Kenndey. But I kind of noticed it was kind of a face theme. Like, it was kind of like, yeah, I'm a good guy, rock and roll.
Get you thinking.
He's in Money in the Bank. He's in Money in the Bank. He defeated a very hard opponent in Val Venus. Last comment, WWE, I love how when they pick their Money in the Bank competitors, it's a established star versus a jobber. Like, it's Jeff Hardy versus Snitsky. I wonder. And that match got like 15 minutes. I went and walked my dogs during it, and when I came back, they
had a commercial
break.
They had a commercial break.
It's outright. Last year, it was. I remember Punk and Nitro had a friggin' awesome match on ECW for Money in the Bank. And, you know, Punk won and went on, but either of those guys could have won it, and it would have been legit.
So, we're out of WWE, we're going to talk some TNA. This is what we're going to do. We feel that maybe we're a little negative on TNA.
Yeah.
So we're going to each say one positive thing about TNA, and then trash TNA a little bit.
Yeah.
So
we figure it balances it out.
Because we feel like you guys might think we harp on TNA. We love TNA, we say it again, we'll keep saying it. We want them to succeed. We were so over on TNA 2-3 years ago when we were watching it.
Yeah.
We were seeing it live. Like
we're less than 25 minutes away from the Impact Zone. If our jobs, made it available to us,
school,
we would go a lot more than we do.
We would. And if they still had pay-per-views here, we'd probably go.
Yeah, probably.
So, okay, the first good thing.
Yeah.
The women's division.
The women's division is excellent. I wish there was rumors of the women's division getting an hour by itself. I would watch it.
I would too. It
would be like Spanktervision meets wrestling. It's like the Divas if they could wrestle.
It's good women's wrestling.
It is great women's wrestling.
Oh my God, and ODB is the shit.
She is great. She's funny. I mean, she's not just another pretty face.
And let's look at it. Technically, they've got a couple other women wrestlers, but they've only been focusing on 3: the ODB, Kong, and Gail Kim, who's hurt.
Yeah.
Just those 3 females alone are holding the women's the division up. You know.
Yeah. I mean, the other girls can definitely wrestle, and I'm sure if you showcase them and even have someone to work with, I mean, I haven't seen, a lot of these chicks, wrestle in the indies, I watch Shimmer and I don't watch WoW and, whatever, but
WWE.
Whatever, sure. And, but anyways, I mean, I'm sure these girls have a lot of potential, and I'm guessing that in the indies you're probably not as polished as you are when you're on, mainstream television on a national deal. So I think that all the girls have potential and they could probably become really good.
Number 2 positive thing. Curry Man.
He's
hot, he's spicy.
Koko Ichiban!
And he tastes great.
Yes, exactly.
Enough said.
That's
what I'm going to say. And now on to some negative thoughts.
You know what?
I really don't have anything too bad to say.
Okay. Last week's episode of Impact was pretty good. It wasn't bad. Except for one small thing. Now, if you like NASCAR, that's okay. If you like wrestling, that's even better because that's probably why you're watching our show.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for watching our show, by the way, because with viewers like you, that's what makes this possible. But when you try and combine things like chocolate and lubricant on bread, it doesn't taste that great. I've made the mistake. Let me tell you something. Cleans you out. Yeah. But when you combine wrestling and NASCAR, you would think, that's a white trash sport. That's a white trash sport. Together, this should just make like a
super white trash. Basically.
It should come with a sleeveless tank top, big dog shirt or something.
Exactly. And a free 24-ounce.
Yeah. Ripple.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, or Dr. Thunder or something.
Dr. Thunder.
And the point being, NASCAR drivers should not be hitting Lance Hoyt in the head of a steel chair.
They should be.
And if you're gonna do it, try and fucking kill him.
Yeah. Don't do this.
I'm Lance Hoyt. I'm like 300 pounds and 6'8".
I was on MTV Cribs. It was amazing. Woo!
Longhorn, baby. Anyways, that was gay, and please never do it again.
And as far as AJ marrying Karen
Angle,
I guess they did it because it was going to be a cliffhanger.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, I got a laugh out of it, and seeing Karen Angle and AJ swap spit was pretty funny. So, all in all, that was kind of like a really odd, lame moment, and I don't like what they're doing with Samoa Joe, and we'll touch on that. We're going to have our own special video just about Samoa Joe in the upcoming weeks, about how he's just Joe and not the Samoan anymore. But all in all,
and his effect is totally lost.
Last Impact was pretty decent, except for that NASCAR thing.
Yeah, it was okay. Nothing great. Well, it was another great show, Casey.
It was a great show, Chief.
Hell of a show, sir.
I appreciate it, buddy. All right.
Hey!
Oh! Woo! When you're king of the world, you can do shit like that. See you, right?
Why? I hurt my knees really bad on that.
You spilled the drink.
Oh, everywhere?
Yeah. It's in your brother. No, maybe not. Give me your brother's sheets.
This is good. It's still recording, too.
Oh, what? No, give it to me. You can't see that.
Corey, I just want to explain that that voice you heard was Casey. Totally.
He didn't even do it.
Dude, it's everywhere. Look at it. And you just wiped it all over his sheets.
I did not.
That's awesome. And it's still, we still have 9 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm putting this on YouTube.
Don't do it.
America, Fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucker.